Yo, okay, so here's what I want to talk about. First off, Gundam QUuuuuuux on Amazon Prime. Super freaking cool. Super pumped about the fact that it is being animated by the same people who animated Evangelion, which is one of my favorite series of all time. Gundam is amazing. I build Gundam. I love everything about Gundam. I collect the action figures. I mean, freaking, if I could have a Gundam in my garage, I would be flying that shit. Like, that's how much Gundam means to me. Okay. Episode 2, episode 1, really, really cool. Kind of hinted at that Char Aznavour was going to be around. I was stoked. Episode 2, my daughter and I put it on, and she notices in the thumbnail that Char's face there. I'm pumped. I'm through the freaking roof. I'm so excited about this shit. I'm like, all right, let's do this, right? Turn on episode 2. First thing they do is go back to UC 0079. And she's like, oh, is this like a kind of like a flashback to the past? And I'm like, oh yeah, cool, cool. Well, first thing I see, 2 green Zakus, 1 red Zaku hit the spaceship. And I'm like, it must be a flashback, right? Except the original one was 3 green Zakus. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then they go through and the 1 Zaku hits the little bar and it comes off and breaks off. I was like, okay, this is literally the original story. All right. Except they changed the color, which is understandable to kind of show who Char is. Then all of a sudden they get into the colony. And once they get into the colony, I'm like, all right, this is all kind of the same. Char's there. Everything looks fire. And boom, they start doing shit like this. Okay. They start doing shit like this. And this is where I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? All right. First off, not the way it happened. Not the way it happened. Now, I'm trying to tell my daughter, give her my theories of like, maybe there's like a narrator who's given like a bad version of the story to try to bring up to speed the new story. So there's like some sort of manipulation and control of the narrative. But bro, I start seeing shit like this. And if you don't know what this is, okay, I'm finna show you. All right. This is Gundam QUuuuuuux. Forgive my screen, the slits on my screen there, or the breaks. All right. This is the original Gundam. Okay. So kind of a cool, like, drawback to the original series. You know what I mean? For the fans that really catch it, it's pretty awesome, right? Except for the fact that Amuro was the guy inside of the original Gundam. So this is Char, who is the main enemy. This is Amuro. Like, what in the US versus Russia type of shit is going on here, right? With this disinformation. I'm super pissed about this, right? All right, cool. Char, Amuro. All right, cool, right? Then they do this, all right? And I'm like, ha, I've seen this before. Because, again, I'm a huge fan of Gundam, right? I'm like, oh, this is just a callback to the original series. There it is, right? Cool, not a problem. But then the trouble is that Char is now in the RX-78, or what we're presuming to be the RX-78, which is what got me, right? Then we go to this. And this is where I kind of lose my shit, right? Because I'm like, wait a second, bro. This ain't right. This is not Char's suit. So if we're doing the UC-79 and we're in the Universal Colony and we're telling the original story and this is going in continuity and this is canon, okay, if this is canon, this is a huge problem because Char does not operate a Gundam. Then they actually changed the color of the Gundam to the exact same color of Char Zaku, which I was like, all right, whatever, cool, whatever. But then look at this. Is that not the original scene from the 70s? So it's like, bruh, this is frustrating as a fan. Look at this. Okay. So the reason I'm even so passionate about this is my daughter and I are going through and watching Gundam and we're having a good time watching it. I'm trying to explain to her the whole story. Meanwhile, there's a whole new Gundam series that's coming out and her and I are catching it as it's happening and recapping all the old stuff. And she's like, I don't want to watch this because it's spoiling. Well, it's like, well, no, it's not spoiling because it's ruining. And so this is bad. So I'm excited to see where this goes. This is my little 2-minute rant or whatever. But I feel like there's some disinformation type of shit going on here with the storytelling on purpose. I'm sorry to spoil the episode 2, but if you are a Gundam fan like I am, you saw this. You were meant to see this. And so I wonder where they're going with this. I hope all of this little rant, right, brings me into something super cool or into this fan theory that I'm going into. And let's see what episode 3 brings. Peace.